Mail carriers assemble. Welcome to the React Show. Let's go. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
Let's go.
Once again, it is on. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Maleroom Reacts, man. Shout out to my brother Busy in the building.
What
Our
up,
brother
though?
Jay have to take care of some business today, so I hope y'all cool with me and him. Eventually, it's gonna be all three of us. Don't worry, ain't nothing going
Yeah.
on. We just scheduling. We grown men. We gotta
Schedule.
take care of business sometime. It's scheduling.
Schedule.
It's
Scheduling.
scheduling. We have
Scheduling.
schedules.
We have
But y'all know what it
schedule.
is, man. Yeah. If you haven't been here before, this is the Mailroom React show. It's a little bit different than the Mailroom show. On this show, what we do is we react to viral videos, and a lot of videos that we react to are sent by our loyal mail carriers. And especially
Yeah.
this last month or so, y'all have been sending us some awesome videos. So on behalf of me and my brothers, thank y'all so much for all the participation and all the videos y'all have been sending us, man. Y'all making us work. Y'all making us
Making this
work.
work. For sure.
Y'all making us work.
It's
But it's
okay.
all good
That's
though.
cool.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
for
Yeah.
sure.
How
It's
you
all
feeling,
love.
bro?
Hey man, I'm feeling good, bro. You know, it's football day. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? And
sir.
yeah, it's gonna get it.
Yeah,
We're
we
gonna
gotta
get it
hurry up.
in,
Michigan
man.
playing. We gotta
Yeah,
hurry
yeah,
up.
yeah,
We gotta
yeah,
hurry
yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
up.
Yeah, man. So yeah, but we got some good stuff, man. We got some good
Yes,
things, man.
sir.
I'm feeling it fantastic, man. It's been a great day. How about you, bro?
Man, yeah, blessed, highly favored, man. I'm still here.
All that good stuff.
Still
That's
here.
what's
All
up.
that good stuff. So
All
yeah,
right.
and again, to the people that have been here, welcome back. And to
Yeah.
everybody, this is your first time checking this out, man. I hope y'all enjoy what we about to do, man. Busy. What do
No.
we have for the people this
We
evening?
got we got a couple videos we're gonna start off with, you know what I'm saying? But we got one from our mail carrier. I think this one came from Sean Tillman, our moderator,
Our
actually.
moderator, shout out to Sean
Yeah.
Tillman. Appreciate it.
So we're gonna get it in, man. Let's check it out.
Let's go.
I told some ladies one time in this deal, Women Evolve, I think it was. I said, let me show y'all how to find the perfect husband. And of course, a room full of ladies like, woo! He finna tell me, and they start pulling and
Pulling
pulling
stuff
and
that
pulling.
ain't
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I said, I need you to make a list of everything that you want him to be. Make a list. I want his credit score to be 850. I want him to be making $200,000 a year. He got to have his own house. I want him to be well groomed. He got to be well rounded. I say, make everything on that list that you want in a person. Do it. Put it all on there, everything, and become the list. See, we're not willing to become the list of what we want.
Ooh.
See, you just want a bunch of stuff, but you're not willing to become a bunch of stuff.
Yo. Hey, shout out to David Man, bro.
Bro, shout out to David, man. No, I
Hey
mean,
man.
yeah,
What you think of
that's.
that, man?
I mean, if we ain't never said facts before, we about to say it now, man. That's real, bro. Like it's real,
Yeah.
and it's crazy. It's crazy that society is consumed with these type of conversations. Society is
Yeah.
consumed with these with people coming on and having to say these type of things. But
hmm
it's very necessary, I believe.
hmm
Um, and I don't know, man. Like I'm different. I actually just saw a clip I was gonna have us look at, bro, and it's kind of like the same thing. I think it was a clip y'all put in our chat one day recently that we was reviewing. And it's like those are very. I mean, those are obviously very. There's obviously certain qualities we all expect from the person that we're with, but what
hmm
about just the foundational things of who we are
Right.
instead of what we can bring, instead of what we
hmm
have? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a builder. You know what I mean? I would love to find someone I can continue to grow with, continue to build with. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mm.
just I'm looking for that equally yoked type
Yeah.
of feel. You know, we hear
hmm
that a lot, and people might think it's cliche and everything like that. But I think when people have that mindset, I think it's awesome. But then again, like David just said, you know, these expectations, great, but can you meet the expectations you have for other people? Can you can you match can you match the can you match whatever you want?
The
Does
requirements.
it
Yeah.
match with the requirements? Does it match? Do you have even half of that? You know what I
Right.
mean? So I think we got to be very careful with our intention. I'll talk about intent a lot. We in some of our mailroom shows, just within the flow of the show, I know all three of us have talked about intent. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Like, what's your intent when you're saying who you want and what you want?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
True.
I mean, and he said it so simply. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You know, it's so simple. He didn't really have to say nothing else after that. Can you match
Yeah.
it? I
Yeah. Can
wish
you
I was in
imagine?
that room to see. I wish I was in that room to see how they reacted when he said
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That was the Willimore Jr. show that he was on. I'm familiar with Willimore Jr. because he started off in radio on the AM side back home in Detroit. But to react to the video, dog, like I'll just piggyback off you a little bit because at the same time, it's like when he said matching what it is that you asking for. It's a
that.
lot of times we do that. You know what I'm saying? We have all these requirements when we get into relationships or even dating somebody.
Yeah,
Like you could be in the getting to know somebody phase and they have the highest expectations when you're
off
just trying to get to know them,
off rip.
and you have to call them all the time. It has to be all day, every day. You have to text them. They have to it's like, I don't even get a chance to miss you yet because you're constantly, especially if I'm getting to know you. Now, once we establish a rapport and we actually like kicking it, it's like, okay,
Yeah,
once we, kicking it, we hanging out, we dating, we doing the thing, yo, then it's like, okay, now you can start seeing some things
yeah,
seeing some
a little more consistency after
progressions.
that. Yeah,
Yeah. But, the preference list, I want to talk about that for a second because we talked about that on our show last season, when our
hmm
season and one of our episodes of the Mailroom Show. We talked about the preference list, and how that preference list is the thing that's kind of causing you not to be able to find what it is that you looking for, or not being able to connect with somebody because you're so worried about the preference list, but everything on the list you don't have it
you don't have
because
it.
you really want somebody to make up where you left off or pick up your lack is what you really want. You don't want a
Yeah,
relationship. You want
yeah,
somebody to help you. You want a
yeah,
helper. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And so this whole preference list ideology, and all this kind of stuff, it's like, look, man, to each their own, and that's fine. I always tell people all the time, you can have a preference list if you want to, but whatever the consequences that comes from that preference list, you can't be upset about that
you can't.
because this is your list. This is your list. This is something that you decided to want to in somebody. So if that's what you want and you get it and it don't pan out the way you want, you can't cry about it. You can't, what I'm saying? You can't get pissed off about it or get upset about it because it's literally the thing that you wanted. So you got what you wanted. And then next thing you know, you modifying the list again. Well, why you modifying the list? If the list was so good the first time,
hmm
why you modifying it? Because the list is trash.
Yeah,
The list don't make no damn sense. It's basically what that
yeah,
is. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's always changing. That preference list is always changing. I know a
yeah.
lot of women. I've talked to a lot of women who have said to me, Tay, I had a preference list. A man had to have this, and this. And now I don't even have the same stuff on the preference list like I had before because they have matured into what they know that really matters. It is some women they can't. It's some women that modify their list, but they can't. It's just one thing on the list they just can't modify. That's the Achilles heel of their desire. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's the thing
yeah,
that's the thing that's keeping them from actually connecting because that's all it is a disconnecting mechanism for you to be like, okay, this is a preference. Preference means that you have to eliminate somebody else. You have to
hmm
eliminate something because that's the only reason why you have a preference. I don't like this. I want this. I
hmm
prefer this. And that if you prefer that, that's fine. Whatever your preference list is fine. I'm not even mad at preference list, to be honest. That's
yeah,
just because that shows me the preference list ideology shows me the level of value that you have and what you
yeah.
prioritize.
I don't
Yeah,
mind a preference list as long as it doesn't distort your thought on quality. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying, for yourself and
yeah,
what could be quality for you in your relationship. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Because like you're placing so much stuff on what somebody has that
Hmm.
you're lacking. you're lacking the fundamental quality that a relationship needs because
Mm-hmm.
you're so bent on this. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like those are the, I mean, those are the first things. Because like, you know, David mentioned what the women were saying. He got to be tall. I got to have this credit score. All
Yeah.
of that. That
Money.
can
You know.
just that money that can distort
Yeah.
the overall foundational aspects of a relationship to
Yeah.
start.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think you got to be careful of putting that type of energy out there just on yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're coming out here with that type of mindset. You're gonna close. I think you can close yourself off. When I first meet a woman, tell you, bro, like my main, I swear, and you know me, and you know I think this way. My main thing is, will we vibe off rip?
Mm-hmm.
And
Is
it's
it
really
spark?
true. Like us, like men, like to all our female male carriers out there, men, like I know y'all heard what I'm about to say, but we really don't care what you have, bro. I mean, you obviously gotta have some, you gotta have some substance, but
Yeah.
like we
We
not
don't care
coming
about the
into,
money, the status, and
yeah,
money,
we
and all.
not,
Yeah.
yeah, we not coming into getting to know you thinking about that.
Yeah. Mm.
I'm not gonna sit up here and ask you where you know, can you cook? Do you have this X amount of money? Do you have this job? That's not
Mm.
where I'm at.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, obviously there's some things that as adults we would like we would want you to be able to have, and so we can, you know, do
Yeah.
things and have opportunities to connect.
Yeah.
But but that's just like society. That's the world. That those are normal things that as adults we all long for, and just the normal things. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because I
Yeah.
think when you place those preferences like that, it's like it makes it abnormal to the point where, like I said, you lose your quality
Yeah.
of thought in what a relationship should be.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, the men for in general. I mean, I just speak for myself as well. That the main thing has to be the main thing, you know, and the things
Yeah,
that I value is the things that I'm hoping that the other person values. You know what I'm saying? And so when I'm looking at a woman, I'm looking at like, okay, what does she value? What's her what kind of grace does she walk in? You know,
hmm
what kind of femininity does she walk in? You know what I'm saying? Because all the things that I like, you know what I'm saying? If
hmm
I see those things, then I know that connection is building, you know. And so the connection, how much of that connection is there will determine the longevity of it, the actual authenticity of it. It'll judge itself. I don't have to try to force it to happen. I don't have to try to make it work. It organically happens. Now, when
Keyword,
you
bro.
know, see
Keyword. Force.
the preference list distorts the organic approach to it,
Absolutely.
you know.
Absolutely.
Because now you can't naturally connect with the person. Again, it's a disconnecting
Yep.
mechanism. But and
Off
again,
rip.
I'm not mad at the
Off rip.
preference list. I'm not mad at people having preference lists.
At all.
I'm just saying what it does in essence is keep us from connecting instead of us getting us to connect. So obviously the preference list idea doesn't work. The trying to get a man by using your body thing, that doesn't, you can't keep him that way. That doesn't work. You know, it's
Mm.
like, so what do you, I mean, how many
What are
ideas are
we
you
doing?
going to try?
What are we doing?
Like, what is it, dog? Like, you know, I mean, like,
What are
what
we
are we
doing?
doing, dog? So, I don't, I think David Mann was on point, man. Shout out to
He was
David
on
Mann for
point with
sure.
that, man. Shout out to David Mann
Yeah,
for that one, man.
for sure. He was on point. Yeah. All right. That was
Very
the
well
first
said.
video.
Very well said.
For sure, for sure. You too, brother. You too, man. Yo, this second one is from Elise Springer,
Shout out to Elise.
our other male carrier. We appreciate you.
We appreciate
And
it.
yo, this one is I haven't, I seen a portion of this, but not all of it. So I'm interested
Okay.
in this one, man. Let's see. Let's check it out.
Never use sex as a weapon against your husband. And have sex often is probably some of the most extraordinary advice I never got. As a working mom, we get tired, exhausted, overwhelmed. But it is dangerous to neglect our husband's needs. And I'll explain to you why. Sex is such a huge part of a man's identity. It's the way he emotionally bonds with us. And it's crazy because God wired his body this way. When a man experiences an orgasm, His body releases the bonding hormone oxytocin in such extraordinary amounts.
Ooh.
Women experience it as well, but men do 400% times more. And so that's
Sorry. Whoa. Can we go back to that real quick? Because she
Please,
spit a major fact right there. Okay.
Please,
Again, I only saw some. I saw a little bit of this. I didn't.
yeah,
Hey man, we got to go back just a little, because she was spitting. All right, hold on.
his body this way. When a man experiences an orgasm, his body releases the bonding hormone oxytocin in such extraordinary amounts. Women experience it as well, but men do 400% times more. And so that skin-to-skin contact mixed with an orgasm creates deep connection. And I never just want to be a great mom. I never just want to be killing it in the workplace. But I desired for my husband to find me to be a good lover. Look forward to coming home to me. And through difficult conversations, because I was never taught this kind of stuff, I had to learn how to not look at sex as a chore or another responsibility on my to-do list, but enjoy my husband feeling respected and honored and wanted. Imagine if one day our husband came home and said, I don't feel like having sex with you. We would be massively offended and hurt.
I like the way she said that though.
Yeah.
Look, I gotta go back to that.
Go
back to that for a second. She was like, I want my husband to feel respected and what? I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. Okay.
How to not look at sex as a chore or another responsibility on my to-do list.
Amen.
Enjoy my husband feeling respected and honored and wanted. Imagine if one day our husband came home and said, I don't feel like having sex with you. We would be massively offended and hurt. And so men need sex. It's how they came from the factory.
Shout out to that young lady right there, man.
Shout out to that young lady. I mean, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And obviously tell you like you've been married, I haven't, but just being a grown man and my relationships. Once you've connected with somebody, to either your relationship has been very long or you get married, man, that sex is a very important part of that connection, man.
Hello.
Because what's the first thing? What's the first thing that connects you with somebody, Busy? What's the first thing that connects you with somebody before you even speak to them?
Oh, your eyeballs.
Come on,
you look
man.
at them. The way the physicality.
Come on now.
The physicality.
We can't lose that feeling.
That sex, ain't never going nowhere,
man. And sex is like that. Sex can almost be like that constant reminder of that first moment. You know what I mean?
It magnifies the attraction.
Yeah. And
especially when you have the love in there with it, I mean, it keeps that attraction magnified. So that way you don't see nothing else but just your woman. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're married. She said something factual though, man. She said something.
I was about to say, I like the fact she was spitting. Like, I like it I like it when you are able to explain something that deep and just have some statistical facts, and like you can just tell she knew exactly what she was saying and she meant every word of it. What you people?
She's intelligent. That's an intelligent woman. As a matter of fact, I remember, the more I'm talking about it right now, I actually remember her. I remember our first moderator, Berica. Shout out to B. Shout out to B real quick. Let me get a couple air horns real quick for B. Yeah. B, if you watch this, we appreciate you, baby girl. Listen.
No doubt.
B sent me a video of this woman and she was talking about femininity. And I remember Coffee and Conversation season 1 was Berica and Kelly, Her Village of Ways, and we talked about the femininity. So I'm remembering her now. She is intelligent, man, because her last video that I used because Berica sent it was about that. And so I think that's a very important thing that she did was spit a fact, because so that way we can't escape this whole notion of we could just hit it and quit it and not feel nothing for nobody. We all know, especially God. Listen, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm about to keep it a Milwaukee Buck.
Okay.
A Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo. Okay. Antetokounmpo. Yo, there is, dude. It's hard. It's hard for. Okay, I'm sorry, ladies. I gotta say this. It's hard for some of these ladies. Y'all can't do like men do. Y'all can't multiple partners and just hit it and quit it. It don't work for you. It does not work. Trying to have sex with no emotion, it does not work for you. That woman has to be deeply broken inside. She has to, whatever was hardwired in her, she has had to have severed that tie in order for her to just be the bust down, hit it and quit it woman with no emotion attached. There has to be a deep brokenness because there is nothing feminine about that. There's no femininity about that. You know what I'm saying? Just like with men, some men be like, and I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. We done had some times where we done had our thing with some women, and we be like, dang man, we talk amongst ourselves, like, yo man, I wouldn't mind doing that again. You know what I mean? What you think that mean? What you think that mean? That's our way. That's our way of saying, yo, I got a little tie there. I got a little oxytocin. I left a little oxytocin in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
She put something on me, man. Like,
she threw a thing back, and I was like, whoa, you know? Like, you see what I'm saying? So that's our way. We saying it in a guy way, but that's our way of being connected. In a sense to like, yo, man. And it was 2-3 years ago. We still remember that chick. Like, yo, she the one that she did the thing with the other thing. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, she made me breakfast the next morning. Oh,
come on,
dog, I got. Man, let me.
Come on now.
Hello?
Call her up, see what she doing.
Damn, boy. I thought it was her. My bad. You know what I'm saying? That's how we get, dog.
I thought it was her.
I thought it was her. You know, that's our voicemail. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we get, though. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna keep it real, that's how men get on their side, on our side. That's how women get on their side. They just it is there. Very so, and over time, you just you begin to disconnect from that feeling, that emotion, so that way you can reconnect with someone else. But it's there. For us to act like it's not is disingenuous of us. So I think what she spit was facts, and on top of that, to see the fantasized moment of her husband. When she started talking about, I want my husband to be respected. Did you see her face?
Man, she was
in euphoria, bro.
She was in a trance, bro. She was mesmerized at the thoughts.
Dog. At the thought of her husband, she was like, yo, you see what I'm saying?
That's what it's about.
Dude, that's real talk.
That's what it's about. That's what and like this, she was like mellow toned and like, to me, your presentation speaks volumes. You know what I mean? Like her presentation of that information, bro. Like you almost had no, you almost had no choice but to just sit there and listen.
Absolutely.
Like it was like that captivating tone and the statistical and just all the factual dialogue she was spitting, man. It's like and just any conscious person would listen and just try to understand, even if you disagree. You know what I mean? You have to that's a video. You have to just take a second and just listen.
Yeah, and listen and admire it too, because she's speaking from a genuine love for her husband and for just what a husband represents in general.
Yeah,
because she talked about how God designed us to be the ones that connect and bond. You know what I'm saying? And so being the fact being one of the three of us that have been married before, and for a nice period of time, I under that connection is needed, especially in marriage, because that is something that keeps the bond, that keeps the evils away from it keeps a defense, keeps people from penetrating into your marriage and all that because that's why you got to be on one accord with your spouse. You know what I'm saying?
Especially today, man.
Yeah, all these outside sources, social media, all these all this stuff, and then you got men and women who don't really care about your union like that. They trying to get it in, like that bonding thing, that physical representation of the emotional bond. That is important to have in your marriage, man. You got to have it, and it is needed. It's extreme.
I think it's extremely needed.
If you're approaching sex as a chore and you married, something wrong. Something is
It's an issue.
deadly.
There's a disconnect there that makes you not want to do it anymore, and that's
Absolutely,
a
that's
deeper
factual.
issue that you have to discuss.
Factual,
If the
factual.
physical, if the if your sex life starts to dwindle, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? And like I said, I haven't been married, but I have been in long relationships, and
Mhm.
I know what it feels like when you don't want to even be physical no more.
Dog.
So I can only imagine what it's like
Yeah,
being in a marriage, bro,
dog.
and
I'm gonna tell you something.
you lose that want to be physical with your partner. Come on,
This how
man.
you know. This how you know you lost it. I'm about to spit a real fact in game. I'm about to spit game real quick for all the married folks out there, all the married Johns, okay, all the married male carriers and the like, the fiancés and all that. Everybody in deep relationships. Let me tell you something. If you hear these words from your partner, you done. It's over. I'm gonna give you these words,
Talk to him,
okay?
busy.
These are the words I'm gonna give you. The words are these. I feel like I'm with a roommate. If you hear your
Damn.
spouse or your partner say those words, start packing your shite.
Ah!
Okay. Facts, dog.
Ah!
Yo, dead ass. If you hear your spouse or your significant other say, I feel like I'm living with a roommate, start packing your stuff.
Damn.
Something happened, start packing your stuff. It's going to get to that. You can fight for it all you want. You can fight for it all you want. I'm telling you, it's going to be a waste of your energy.
Damn.
Energy. I'm telling you. I'm speaking from not only my experience, but experiences from that I have people that I've talked to over the years, man. I got married young. Okay. And so the married couple life, I've been in it since I was 22. I know you know what I'm saying? I'm 40, man. I
Yeah.
done came across a lot of couples that had
Yeah.
similar conversations like, yo, I feel like I'm living with a roommate. I don't feel like I'm living, I don't feel like I'm living with my wife. Dog. When a
Damn.
man start talking like that, it's over. He's already checked out. He's done. He just don't want to risk losing family, finances, whatever, because that's the risk.
Yeah.
But he has checked out. The best thing he can do is be honest. Just keep it a buck from that point on, man. Don't let that linger no longer than it has to. And that's just real talk. And I'm gonna leave it right there because I got Mo, but that's another show. And
Look,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
a mailroom
Hey,
show type thing
hey,
right there,
hey,
boy.
hey, y'all, season 3 of Coffee Conversation will be
It's
soon. So don't
coming.
do it. It's coming. So it'll be
Y'all better
all right,
tune in
man.
for that one, boy.
Shout out to your lady though, man, about that info, man. That was
Yeah, we
good. Thank you,
appreciate that
Elise.
one.
That was a good video, Elise. I appreciate it.
We appreciate that one, man.
All right. So we got time for one more, right? One more.
Yeah, we got
Got
time
time?
for more.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna play it, man.
You just gonna
You
play it?
start. You gonna react first. You gonna react first.
Shit. Oh,
Here you
shit.
go.
All right.
Last did you fuck me?
Do you really want to go there?
Please, no, answer the question. Do you remember? Because I don't.
All right, I'll tell you.
How can I be in the same house touching myself with a boyfriend in the same house with me?
Okay, no, Denise, I've got this.
Right.
Okay.
Let's just hear what Paul's got to say.
All right, babe. Babe, I love you.
So why don't you touch me?
When I come home from work and I see my girlfriend, right? When I just see her, I'm happy. That's love to me. That's enough for me. But at the same time, why do you feel like you need me inside of you 247 before you can feel love?
I don't feel like I need you inside me 247, but I'm not wood.
Okay, babe,
Okay, I'm a woman and I find you attractive and I would like to have sex with you once in a while. Even if it's once a week, babe.
The hell?
This is another video from Elise, I believe. Let me see. Let me check the email.
What
Yeah,
the hell?
yeah, that's right. Yo, man. Hey, what, we just talked about
I'm about to put our logo face on, like.
yeah, like Yo, hey
Like,
man,
why is he not having sex with her?
why was she so? First of all, she started off with an F bomb. Like, yo, why you not effing me? This chick is trying to get broke. There's a drought somewhere.
It's something going on right there.
Something is happening. Something is happening, and I don't know if she's trying to prevent from cheating on him. She's trying to do this, but she's big. If a woman is begging a man to have sex with her man too, like their fiance, I think they're engaged or something like that. Whatever.
Are they engaged?
Or his girlfriend, whatever the case. Well, they living together, obviously, because he coming home. So she's begging you to have sex, man. Like something's up. I'm gonna tell you something, man. There are some women who will do this. They have a temptation that they fighting somewhere else. It could be the workplace, it could be at the gym, it could be somewhere else where this one guy she frequently is around and he resonates with her in a different way. She comes home and she's thinking about that resonation. And then she's trying to resonate with him at the crib, and she's begging him like, "Yo, please have sex with me, please." Because
you think that's what it is,
because if you don't have sex with me, I might smash Craig from the gym. I don't want to, but you're pushing me to do it. I'm just saying, there's a reality to this stuff.
Okay, no, that's a good angle.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna take it from. No, I get that angle. It could definitely be. I'm gonna take it from what I saw.
Okay,
it's some disconnect there, and she's getting, her emotions are all over the place because I think she's worried that there's something dividing them, and so not having sex is just like kind of topping off whatever feeling she feels about wherever their relationship is going right now. Yeah. So, and she knows like, oh, men love sex. Why isn't he having sex with me? So I think that's just what I'm looking at. And another thing I'm looking at, like, why, bro? Like she's an attractive woman.
Obviously, y'all staying together, you providing for her, you're doing all kinds of stuff. So she's doing more than she's better than just the physical part because she's in your space. She's in your life.
Yeah. So, and then he said, why do you feel like I have to be inside you 24/7? And then so from that I got, is her sex drive too high?
And she said but watch this. I know her presentation was very like aggressive. But if we listen to what she said, she was actually compromising with him because she said, I'm not saying that you need to be inside me 24/7 to feel love. But I would just like to have sex at least once a week. But she wants attention from him.
Yeah.
He's talking about, I come home from work and I just want to, when I see her, that's enough for me. Nigga, skip you. She's talking about the fact that she's not resonating with you, brother.
Yeah.
And so if you're doing all this stuff, y'all living together, you talking about marriage, whatever, you're at a counselor. So you talking about this is a relationship that's being taken seriously. You're going to counseling.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So at the end of the day, she's saying, yo, I'm not saying that you got to be inside me all day, every day, and all this kind of stuff for me to feel loved by you. She feel loved by him, but she wants to feel wanted, and she's not feeling wanted by him because he's not physically giving her that oxytocin that old girl talked about. She trying to bond with old boy, and I ain't talking about James Bond.
Yeah, and he and from his tone, it's something going on with him.
Oh, I was about to say. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
It's something going on with him. It could be it could be mental, or could be
maybe he don't like her no more.
Or
what if he physical? It could. Oh, okay. It could be. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
And
could be some ramen noodles.
That too. He probably don't like her no more. Like, obviously we don't know the dynamics.
Yeah, I don't know the dynamics.
But like the comment he said, I don't have to be inside you 24/7. He's tired. He's tired of something.
He's tired.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what it is, but it's messing with him though, dog.
it's like he's like, oh, this bitch. I don't have to. It's something. He's tired of something.
This bitch, she's getting on my nerves.
So like
Yo,
that's
man.
just from his tone, like it's something ticking him off.
I don't think he
and like
he's
not communicating it with her.
It seems like it's a lot of things we can't assume, but the thing about it, because these are angles that we could actually take. I like the angle that you said. It's something going on with him that he ain't feeling it, and it could be he's not. It could be something else outside of her. It could be her directly. I mean, again, her presentation is a bit aggressive.
It is very aggressive.
You know what I'm saying? She said the first thing she said was the first thing she asked was, "How come you don't want to fuck me?" Like, yo, that is very aggressive, ma'am. That is very, very aggressive.
They had an argument before they went to counseling that day.
Oh, for sure. They had several arguments before they went to counseling. And he like, you know what? This is the reason why I do not touch you. I do not touch you because, you know, and then he just started
before they got to that session, they went off on each other.
Yeah, it was Ike and Tina in the limousine for sure. Yep.
They went off on each other.
Boot off, hit on the thigh. Yep. And then they go into counseling session like, yes. Oh, we just have a few problems. No, you got a mountain of problems, dog.
Yeah.
He's begging you for attention.
He was so irritated, bro.
Yeah, something going on, man. Something going on, but I don't know, man. That's a crazy. That's wow, man. She's like, I don't even need you. I don't even need you in me like that 24/7 to feel love. I just want you to like just once. She even said maybe once a week. I mean,
it's like what JB saying though, bro. Like whatever is irritating you about her, you chose her.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is, okay, that's a good point. Do you think
you know what I mean?
You think he's in a regretful stage?
It could be that too.
Did he seem like
bro?
It?
He was
seem like it.
Yes, he just seemed like just so done, bro.
He checked out, bro. He looked
like he was like he did not want to be sitting there, bro. No. It's like he checked out a minute ago. Yeah, and like another thing with her, she know that he checked out, but she can't take it.
Yeah.
So she went to the main thing that she feels is going to reconnect him, which is sex.
And
but he's done.
And this is a lesson to let you know, and ladies and gentlemen that's watching us, sex is not the thing. That's not the thing that keeps a man.
Nope.
You can get him. He want it. Y'all both want it. But to keep him, that ain't gonna do it. And
this video is proof of that.
It's proof. It's another.
Like, it take more.
Another proof. Yeah.
Sex is very important.
It is.
You know what I mean? That shouldn't be all that keep you. I mean, unless you just kicking with somebody, y'all just have a physical. But in their case, you live with somebody. You know, hopefully there's more than sex before you move in with somebody.
I mean, it should be.
It should be.
It should be a solid bond before you just move in and start exchanging the responsibilities with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
I feel that.
Bro, awesome videos today, Busy man. Those was dope. Very good. Those were dope.
Yeah, man.
Well, shout out to all our mail carriers tapping into this episode. Make sure you tune into the Maleroom show this Sunday at 5:30. Y'all know the deal, man. That's Eastern time for all our people that's not where we at. Make sure y'all tune in.
Airing Monday. This will be airing Monday though.
This will yeah.
So this Sunday coming up. Yeah.
This Sunday coming up. Make sure you check out the Maleroom show. Same time, same place. Me and my brother Busy, our brother Ja Boozy. We love and appreciate y'all, man. Remember, if you got a video you want us to react to, make sure you hit us up at the Maleroom313yahoo.com. Whatever video you send us, I guarantee it will be reacted to right here on Maleroom Reacts, man. We love and appreciate y'all. We out.
Peace.